Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought we'd have a little bit of a look in how Netflix are responding to all of the downvotes. They've got to about 250,000 downvotes now, and the comments are, oh my god, the comments are hilarious. I mean, yeah. So how does Netflix feel about this? This is like a kind of like a woke equivalent of really just kind of like that Gillette. Can you remember that Gillette ad with like the men thing? I can't remember what it was, but that went woke, and yeah, that's pretty much a kind of getting on to be a similar ratio to that, is it not? Anyway, I thought we'd have a look and see what's the Netflix executives are making of this PR disaster. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. But before we get into it, I do have a new setup. Hello, welcome. And some new subscribers. Hi, welcome guys. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, please like, share, subscribe. It really helps my channel out. For everyone who's been here for a while, thank you so much for your support. It does mean a lot to us. And to all my emotional support cover members, which is a channel membership, thank you so much. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. All the details of that is down below in the description box. So yeah, we're just going to get into it and let's have a look and see how Netflix are getting on with this. So I'm using the Pulp Girl tarot cards. If there's any banging and gibberish in the background, I do have an overexcited kitty. He seems to be having in the zoomies. So yeah, that's not a Christmas elf you hear. That is kittens. Let's have a look and see how the Netflix executives are feeling about this all. For entertainment purposes only, of course. Oh dear. So we've got the Five of Cups starting off, and there's some sense of regret coming in from the Netflix lot. They are kind of a bit over it, to be fair. There was all of this hope and promise, and it has been spilled. So they are really like thinking, oh, this isn't a great starting point for a new kind of business venture, how the general public wanted it. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So we are going to be seeing some trickery and things revealed. And certainly with the Netflix trailer, we do have a sense of images being used. They used a pap shot of the paps taking pictures from one of the Harry Potter premieres. There's some kiddies waving Union Jack flags. That's from 1938. So all of this, and none of it, some of it is not even relevant to Harry and Meghan. And even they cropped out Prince Andrew, and they also cropped out Chelsea Davies from A Picture of Harry. I mean, come on. This is a work of Hollywood. Let's have a look. So there is shady behaviour with the Seven of Swords coming out straight away. And we know that. What's known about this situation? King of Wands. Okay. Is the King of Wands been Netflix all this time? It could have been. It really could have been. Wow. So the King of Wands is there showing off, like, look at us. This is our big PR moment. Ta-da. I thought it could have been Elton John, but it's definitely got the energy of yeah, very, very brash, very entertainery. So let's have a look and see what's underneath the situation. We have the Nine of Cups. So really, you really did think that it was going to be a little bit better than it was, weren't you? You did have a feeling that it was going to be a little bit more smug, a little bit more all together, having a bit of a party, having a bit of a celebration, and things haven't went as well as they planned. not by a long shot. They really did not think it was gonna land the way it has, and it's kind of thought we could get a bit of a blowback, but not. And there's the Five of Swords there. So they have been taking things, they have been twisting things allegedly, things have been getting skewered, things have been getting manipulated in such a way that we've ended up in the 5 situation with the 5 of Cups, with the loss and regret. The thing is, with this loss and regret, they are feeling like they're hard done to, or they do feel like the polish has been taken off them. The 5 of Swords is a very kind of taking while your back's turned, taking liberties, taking credit, taking ideas, taking notions, it can even be like kind of taking identity. And they've kind of pulled this into the 5 of Cups energy and the 7 of Swords reversed. So yeah. Eight of Cups. Okay. Somebody's walking away from something. So that's in the near future. They've got Judgment on their mind now. There's boundary recognition, boundaries being moved, boundaries being pushed. What's surrounding them? Justice. What they don't want, what they're not hopeful for, is more fighting and more going backwards and forwards. So we do have, like I was saying, you have the Judgment and Justice card here. Now the Judgment card is the resetting of boundaries. The Justice card is them feeling like they want a sense of justice, they want a sense of completion and balance. However, they're worried about fighting and being attacked and too much fighting online. What we've got here is control. This is all about controlling situations. This is all about dodgy dealings. This is all about corruption being revealed. So there is going to be more to this story that is going to be revealed, and it's not going to sit well for Netflix. Not at all. We've got the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Swords here. This is the energy that's leaving the situation, and this is the energy that's pushing the situation. So the 7 of Swords in reverse means that there has been some kind of untruths and things being manipulated around that. The 9 of Cups in reverse shows that there has been this kind of smug energy, this kind of conceited energy, and it's kind of like they took people's goodwill for granted. I thought it was going to be a party, and it ain't been it. It being the streaming giant, it's thinking, well, all press is good press, and it's waving its rod everywhere and keeping it pushing, keeping it out there. But it does look like in the near future there is going to be some detachment and walking away, further detachment and walking away. Now that could be people involved in Netflix moving away from the project with Harry and Meghan. It could be Harry and Meghan leaving Netflix and moving on to a different streaming service. And what we have here is Judgment and Justice. This is what they feel like they're getting, but what they're really getting is the Devil in reverse, and they're worried about, what they're worried about is far worse than what they're going to get. That's very interesting, isn't it? Let me have a look and see. Because there was some talk of people on the Netflix side having problems with the Earthshot. sciencey people, because there's a crossover on the boards. So let's see if everyone's in agreement with this. Can't make this up. There we have got it again. We've got the Five of Swords. There's definite disagreements going on, guys. Definite disagreements. I would say there's some truth in that, because they haven't liked the way that things have been played out. The Three of Cups crossing. It's not a party. That's the Nine of Cups underneath. It's look at me, look what I've got. And now you've got the Three of Cups, where it's just like, What's known about this? Monarchy. I really think there's discussions of like, do you really want to come across? Do you really want to come up against the Hierophant? Do you really want to come across up against the monarchy? And the Star in reverse. People don't think this thing is a new idea. They think it's a you know, it's meant to be aspirational, meant to be hopeful. However, it's not. It's quite a dim view on it. It's quite a dimmer view around it. Yeah, I really feel like the whole thing around the Earthshot Prize and how it was announced at the time of the Earthshot Prize hasn't looked good for them, because there was this sense of glory coming in, and I do feel like this could well mean that the people involved in Netflix and the Earthshot Prize were like very proud of what they were doing. Okay, so you've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which means like we're going to get into some rocky times, we're going to get into some bad luck, we're going to get into some misfortune, and that times in quite well with the Devil coming up. And there's going to be some walking away. There's some more walking away. Okay, so we are going to have someone leaving, and this is all to do with how this is played out. And we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. They could well have went too hard about the Princess Diana death and the aftermath around that, and maybe trying to paint Meghan as the next Princess Diana, and that hasn't sat well for it, because right at the minute Netflix feel like this is, whoever's on their team feels like this is resetting boundaries, this is going to get the justice in for Harry and Meghan, but this is not kind of like how well it's set. They do feel like they've been tied up. And with the Four of Wands, it does look like someone's going to come out and start maybe a new foundation from this, or maybe go in work with Earthshot Prize more than necessarily Netflix, because we're talking about the Earthshot Prize as well. It doesn't look like to me everyone is on board with how Netflix are managing this whole Harry and Meghan thing. It does look like there is some inconsistencies. It does look like Netflix are just keeping Netflix in. But with the Hierophant there, the people involved with the Earthshot Prize, who are on the board for Netflix and the Earthshot Prize, went, hang on a minute, what are you doing? Really? Come on. And then we have all of this other noise coming in. And we have the Eight of Cups twice. Somebody is moving on. Somebody is already thinking of moving on and will be moving on in the future. And this is regarding the whole situation with the Earthshot Prize and how they've delivered the news while Harry and Meghan were in Montecito, and while William and Catherine were in Boston. So that's what I see. Sorry about the cat. cat, various cats, being very naughty. Cat's got a cat. Thank you so much for being here. I hope it wasn't too distracting. It did distract me a bit, but you know, there we go. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for being here. Leave me any questions down below and I will try and get through as many as I possibly can this week. Thanks guys, bye.